Welcome back, my fellow mages. It is Rex. I am joined today with Dave, my fellow mediocre mage, and we're going to be doing our draft matches in RIX. If you missed us, we actually drafted this really spicy little green-blue merfolk deck. It's pretty awesome. We'll run over the cards that we got real quick.
Merfolk's been a pretty good one for us lately. We keep getting it. I'm loving it, I gotta tell you.
Oh yeah, like I went to a midnight pre-release actually at my OGS, and I ended up going a blue-green merfolkish tempo deck, and I actually ended up going 3-0, and ended up first place because everybody else drew at the top. So that was pretty cool. But this deck is a bit different. This is more of going to be a merfolk aggro, I'm guessing. So I've got things like Curious Obsession. That's going to be drawing us our cards. We've got Enter the Unknown. It's going to allow us to explore on a few things that would be pretty cool to explore on. We got 2 Jade Bearers to go ahead and buff up some of our bigger guys. And then here, let's go ahead and separate them by types. So we'll start here with our creatures. So we got the 2 Jade Bearers that are 1-drop. Then we got our Shaper's Apprentice, a Deep Root Elite, which we had actually got like pick 3, pack 2. So that was pretty cool. Then Glit Grove Stalker. It's kind of, I keep expecting to say Glint Grove because of our little trip to Kaladesh a little while back.
Yep.
But then we also have our Water Trap Weaver to give us a little more tempo. Wayward Swordtooth was our pack 2 pick 1. That's going to help us get our City's Blessing and everything like that. And what's really cool is this will be neat with our Enter the Unknown, because we'll be able to play 3 lands if we have them both out. What I'd really like to do is actually Enter the Unknown on the Wayward Swordtooth. Use those 3 lands to get the Ascend and swing in for 6 maybe, which would be the ideal situation. We also pack 1 picked 1 a Jade Light Ranger. I've noticed that if you get this, I don't care what it is that you're putting back on top, at least put it back on top the first time, so that way you can get the counter on them, even if you don't want it. And then we got Storm Sculptor, just in case we miss with that. A couple other things like our Jade Bear. Our Tempest Caller is going to be our big play trick, hopefully for all of our Alpha Strikes. I'd like to see that, late game, every game. That is an awesome top deck whenever your board's stalled. We've got Forerunner of the Heralds to go ahead, and, if we don't happen to have it when we want our Alpha Strike, we can go look for it. We have 2 Jadecraft Artisans. I think this card's a bit underrated. 3/3 for 4 is a little bit high, but the +2/+2, I've always liked that type of enter the battlefield effect, because it generally gives something that wouldn't be able to trade up, the ability to trade up, or clear the battlefield, or a number of other things. Then in our non-creatures, we have that Enter the Unknown and Curious Obsession that I showed you. We also really late picked up 2 River Herald's Boons, which was awesome. We got 2 Aggressive Urges, so we got 4 little play tricks right there. I'm counting these as pieces of removal. I'm probably not going to be playing them to win. I'm probably just going to be playing them to trade up and save my creatures. Hadana's Climb is going to be awesome because, as you saw, we have a bunch of +1 synergies. I actually would have this time liked to have grabbed the Herald of the Secret Stream, I believe it's called, from Ixalan, the one that gives all the +1/+1 creatures unblockable.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the Water Knot. Water Knot's pretty good, but unfortunately this will not shut down Lords, and we don't have a whole lot to be able to interact with those. So we're really hoping for, a lot of pressure being applied on all these games. And then Crashing Tide. Crashing Tide will work most of the time as an instant for us, because out of our 14 creatures, Dave here actually convinced me to take out this here kite sail Corsair for instead of a second crashing tide.
Yeah, and the reason I did that is, I mean, there's the little bit of removal aspect to the crashing tide and the draw card ability, and to me that's better than having the kite sail, because you're so strong in Merfolk. You've got so many things that react off of having Merfolk that it's better to have that little removal than a 2-1, and keep all of your Merfolk in the deck. It's just your synergy is dead on right now.
Well, I like the kite sail Corsair for one big thing. First off, it's guaranteed 2 in the air, for at least the first couple of turns most of the time. On top of that with Curious Obsession is crazy. It is awesome.
I agree. Normally, I actually run that same thing. Is I run a lot of flyers and unblockables when I have the Curious Obsession. Like thus far, every time I've had Curious Obsession, I think I've run the red blue, so that I have like my unblockables and I pull my flyers such as kite sails. But I think your synergy is so much more powerful without him and having the other cards that you have. That it's like he's realistically, as sad as it is to say, the best card to have taken out. Even though he's pretty good for that one combo, having your Merfolk and having your Crushing Tide to help you draw a card and get rid of a blocker on the battlefield is better than just the 2 in the air flying,
Yeah, and I give you that, which is why we did it. Another thing that I'm going to be looking at for sideboarding is going to be this strength of the pack. If I find myself drawing a lot of lands and having a lot of creatures and stuff like that, I'm going to want this. And that's going to be really good for a wide board. That would be something that I actually would, if they're a little more control-y. I would actually pull out like the Crashing Tide, or I probably wouldn't take out the Water Knot. I would probably take out like a Sworn Guardian or something on the smaller end. Maybe the Enter the Unknown or something like that. But out of our 14 creatures, 13 of them are Merfolk. We have a good number of play tricks, a couple of removal. We got our 16 lands because we top out at 4. So I like our curve. I like our chances. We're going to go ahead and into this first round and see how we do.
And, if you want to get a full recap, just watch our video of the actual draft itself.
Yes, you can catch us on YouTube at Mediocre Mages. Catch us on Twitch when you see us. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up, share, all that kind of stuff. Go ahead and follow with us, subscribe, everything that you can do. Go ahead and hit every button you can hit. There's not a lot of times that people will tell you to hit things. All right, I'm actually going to go ahead and be a polite player this time. And good luck. Have fun, buddy.
How is that polite? You just told him to get lost and called him a horse fucker.
Well, see, not all of us have the same twisted sense. No, see, that is a get lost horse fucker. He spaced it.
That's a good point.
He spaced it. I said good luck, have fun. That jerk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent hand.
Because this hand is
beautiful.
Excuse the language, but a nut draw. So on turn 2, I'm going to get my Glint Grove Stalker. Turn 3, I'm going to go ahead and
Gilt Grove, but
Glint Grove, same thing. All of it's the same. I'm gonna get the dude who had the restraining order because he couldn't let go of his high school sweetheart, and I'm gonna throw him out onto the battlefield first.
It's funny because when you said Glit Grove, for some reason I thought Clit Grove. And I was like, wow, that would be an interesting grove.
Yeah, one you could sit in all day.
Depends.
All right, so they've got a hardy veteran.
Funny.
So we're going to be swinging back and forth, I see. But at this moment, I'm going to win this race. So we're going to go ahead, throw this out there.
And our opponent just crapped his pants.
We're going to go ahead and get that +1 counter and get in for our 3 beats. All right, let's go ahead and hotkey a little bit, save us some time. Nothing we can do. Go ahead and pass turn. Well, we did not necessarily get what we want.
Swing first. Just in case he tries anything, you've got your buff, you know. Your aggressive urge.
Alright, so I'm going to swing in. And I'm really hoping that he doesn't do anything, and I don't need my aggressive urge. Because I would really... Okay, excellent.
Now, here, I might actually play the Wayward Swordtooth, because then, you know, you've got your Shaper saved in the hand for your Forerunner later. Because if you get your 4th land, you can Forerunner next turn. Or you could Shaper and save for an aggressive urge. That's just my opinion. You know, you could try to go all aggro into getting your Shaper out there now and just beats.
Well, next turn, I do not want to flip this. So whatever I have out here, that's what I'm going to put my counter on. Which is the only reason I figured Shaper Apprentice is because that's going to... I'm glad I didn't do that, and I hadn't counted on it. So he's actually going to be able to block there.
Yeah, that's a good point, Chismad. The real trick is finding Clit Grove. If you can find it, you'll be the Clit Grove commander.
Next turn, like I said, I'm not going to flip this. That is an excellent draw. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. And I am going to let him be like, oh no, look, he was stupid. But in fact, he did not.
He can't block it.
Yes.
No, your guy, read it.
Yeah, unless it's 2 or
power. Oh, I thought it was
less.
less than his power. Oh,
no,
yeah.
2 or less. He's just not blocking it because he assumes I have something.
Which
he would
definitely do.
Completely correct in assuming that. But because I want to get to Ascend, I'm going to go ahead and throw this guy out there. So I am now at 7 permanents. And at 3 mana, I'm a little nervous. I'm thinking about cutting something and adding another land in there. But every time I've ever played 17 lands, I've gotten flooded.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it anyways. Like right now, you've got this board state that if you want to, on your turn again, next time you swing, you can just aggressive urge if he doesn't block anyways. You get to draw a card. It's probably gonna be
next turn I could win because this flips.
Well, no, it won't flip until after.
Once he gets his counter, at which point I can, during attacks, give him lethal.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Which is what he's reading right now, is he's like, oh man, what do I do? So he's trying to figure out how to kill this right now.
Oh, he's going
which
for the
he's
fight.
gonna kill, and there's nothing I can do about that. So that really hurts a lot, and there's really nothing I can do about it at the moment. So
okay, buddy.
It's okay. We're still sitting pretty well at the moment. He didn't want to trade his Hardy Veteran, which is really good.
There we go.
All right, so we got a 4th mana. Now the question is...
if you Forerunner, your Shaper gets flying anyways, and then you get to automatically +1 counter with the Hadana. So I would say Forerunner, because then you also get to put another Merfolk on top, whatever one you want.
Okay. I do like that, because I can only give him 3, which would bring him to a 4, which would kill this, and make him a 5, but that would die to that. So I think you're right, and we're going to play a little more conservatively now. Though our life total's still high.
Oh, Water Tap, I'd say. Or actually, no, you're right, Tempest
Caller. Wait, we don't have blue mana.
Water Tap. Water Tap Weaver's the better route here. Because you can lock down his reach, dude, so even if he keeps it up, your flyer can still just swing through.
All right.
Yeah. Do it.
Yes. All right. Get in for 3. Get our beats in.
Your opponent's probably going to want to swing in because he knows what you just put on top of your library. So it's like, oh, he's going to tap stuff down anyways. Either that or he's going to try to kill your 3-2.
Which...
Oh, nope. Put out a huge trampler.
Okay. So next turn, if I draw a mana, I can give him 3. Give him 1.
Well, you know you're drawing the water tap next turn for sure.
Oh, yeah. So I
now
can't
what you
do
could do is risk it for the biscuit and do the aggressive urge on him and hope you draw you know, your 3rd mana so you can water tap too.
That is definitely a possibility. The question is, no, because then we can't swing through this. We can only kill it.
Yes, but
which we do not.
Like
I mean, we can't swing through right now anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Is it's a risky maneuver. But right, if you aggressive urge, actually, if you aggressive urge
and River Herald's Boon, I still kill it.
Well, no, you don't need to. No. Wait, wait. Put the. I'm saying, yeah, you just put the Hadana's Climb on there. You shouldn't have gone. What I was saying is, if you just aggressive urge, you would have gotten to draw a card. If it was a land, you could have water tapped Weaver as well.
Oh, this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I went a little bit too fast.
Yeah,
because
now he's swinging anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, the bright side is if he doesn't block, which he's going to,
right,
you kill him. But he's definitely going to block. So now you just aggressive urge.
Well, do I aggressive urge or do I River Herald's Boon?
Aggressive urge, because if you top deck the land, you can lock down his 6/6 trampler.
All right, so we'll just trade.
And it's just
oh wait,
land.
no, it doesn't trade.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. That's what I was telling you. His guy dies. You got the land you needed. Play out your land. You get to lock down his 6/6.
True. See, as we said before, I am a mediocre mage. I am only okay. There's a lot of times where I get a little bit ahead of myself.
See,
and,
I'm
that's
usually
definitely
pretty good at thinking of convoluted plans. It's the simple, straightforward stuff that I fail at.
All right, so what does he need? He needs
a miracle. That's what he needs. He's dead, man. There's not much he can do.
All right, let's see what he's got.
You've got the city's blessing.
And I got the city's blessing.
Like I said, he needs a miracle to win. That's the only way.
I mean, that is a pretty good miracle. However, it does not block my flyer.
Yeah.
So unless he can do that.
Miracles aren't in RIX, yeah. Yeah, now you just go ahead and go into combat. Swing all in. If he tries to, you know, kill anything, no, go ahead and do it on your flyer.
Well, I've got this if I need to. I've got both of these. Well, I mean, I've pretty much got the game short of something super crazy.
Yeah.
Which...
Well, what I was worried about is him, like, I don't know, dealing 4 damage to your creature, which if he already had 4 defense, you could River of Herald's Boon, aggressive urge. But right now, if you go to River of Herald's Boon and then he tries to deal the 4 damage, you still only get him to a max of 4 defense, which leaves him dead anyways.
Right.
But I'm thinking your opponent might actually just die.
Yeah, I think he's just going to die. Swing with the team. All my merfolks and 1 dino.
RIX don't believe in miracles.
And everybody viewing, once again, I want to say thank you.
You don't have auto yields on, do you?
I don't think so. Turn off auto yields regardless. Alright. What you gonna do, buddy?
Your opponent knows that he is in quite the pickle right now.
He's got 2 cards in
Quite
hand.
the pickle, Rick.
What besides Pounce instance I think he's going to pounce this against this. And I can get it. Can't decide how to do this. Because if he goes to pounce on that, I can't save it.
Yeah.
There's no way to save it. But
Well, click OK, because your opponent didn't... Oh, wait. Yeah, your opponent didn't pick enough blockers here. So.
There we go.
I told you.
Bombard.
Beautiful. Now you get to react and keep it alive.
Boom. All right.
Pick another
So
Merfolk. What are you doing? Oh, I was going to say just...
all right. So, guys.
Yep, and you win it.
And sideboarding. All right. So that was really good.
I called it so hard on that bombard.
You did. And that's why we just let it go through.
Yeah.
So that worked out really well. I think we just run that back.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't remember pirates that he had. I don't think he had pirates.
I don't think he did either. But I think you're better off with the Curious Obsession.
Right. Or not the Curious Obsession. Oh, we don't have sea legs in.
Yeah.
We took sea legs out. That's good. Yeah, I think we just keep running this. So we're just going to run it back. See what he does. We didn't see any flyers. We did see the Raging Whiptail, but that's okay. Ooh. Do we want to bring this in?
No.
No, because he didn't have too much stuff to target us.
Yeah.
So we did good, really well.
Oh, hello, Zandorf.
Welcome to the stream. It is a pleasure to have you. Right now, keep you caught up, right now we're doing the RIX draft. And we drafted a really good blue-green Merfolk deck.
Zandorf was with me the other day.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Early this morning.
Happy to see you again.
Oh, we got the Deep Root Elite.
Oh, he got a Regisaur Alpha.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, I shouldn't have dismissed that. That's not what I meant to do.
Oh,
I meant to close this. Drop down. All right. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to yield through the turn.
Get that Deep Root Elite out there turn 2 and just start making this guy have a terrible day.
Now, I'm not one for investing. And now he's revealing that Regisaur Alpha that he drew for his migration. So I think I'm going to do, when I get my Deep Root Elite out, I think I'm actually going to end up spreading the love with my Jade Bear.
Yeah.
And just hope that he doesn't have removal. And I'm going to make both of them a 2/2.
Yeah, exactly. This is a good plan.
And then I'll also have my River Herald's Boon up and be able to make both of them a 3/3 if need be.
There's a chance you could kill your Deep Root right now.
Right, which is the...
And he went for it, yeah.
All right. Well, we kind of expected that.
But he used up a deal 4 damage on a 1/1, so that really was not a beneficial play for him.
Correct. So now, unfortunately, I think we're going to go ahead and just throw our Jade Bearer out there. We lose its effect, so it's just a 1/1 for 1, which really stinks. But... you know, we have the River Herald's Boon to make it a 3/3 for 3.
Hey, Chad, do you like Merfolk fish sticks? Oh, he got the Regisaur out there.
Yep.
He got that out there quick. That's not good.
Turn 4. We knew he was going to do it.
All right, so
We're
I
just
say
gonna take
end of the
3.
turn, you just River of Herald's Boon and make your guy a 3/3 anyways.
Yes, I completely agree with that plan. And then I'm going to Hedon's Climb and make it a 4/4 next turn. And
Which will flip your Hedon's Climb.
correct. Which, as y'all heard me say earlier, I'm not a huge fan of that. But in this circumstance, we're racing, and I'd really like to win this race. So I'm going to give him the opportunity to trade. No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, do it. Ah,
No,
you should have done it, because then if you traded, you could have returned his token to his hand, and he would have just had nothing.
right, but I also would have had nothing.
Yeah, but an empty board is even as compared to him having 2 creatures, one of which now has flying. And if you return that to his hand, he just gets another 3/3.
This is true.
You got to slow down your plays, man.
I just didn't like the idea of having nothing in my hand.
And now your guy's dead anyways.
Yep, and now my guy's dead anyway.
And now you have an empty field, but he does not.
This
So
is true.
should have done my plan, man. Should have done my plan. He probably would not have blocked it. But yeah, it looks like you got a concede game.
Well, no, we just crashing tide real quick, draw a card, see where we go.
All right.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah, you don't really have a better option. Yep, that did not work out.
All right.
We've
We've got stuff in the deck that will. Yeah, no.
He probably would not have traded anyways, but
Yeah, and see, we wouldn't have drawn anything for a while. Yeah, that was that game. All right, so.
But even if he hadn't have traded, you could have at least gotten the extra draw card and 1 damage
Correct.
in, getting you closer to a potential creature.
All right. Well, we didn't have anything that's really good sideboard against what he's got.
Yeah.
So yes, we want to play first.
And yes, we want a mulligan. I think.
Yes. Yes, mulliganing, and that was correct.
Okay.
All right, I'll keep this. I'm not excited about the hand.
There we go.
Curious Obsession, we'll put that on top. We'll go ahead and play out our blue mana. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our Sworn Guardian out
Switching
there.
on comp, mobile, and PS4. Nice. Well done, Xandorf. Well done.
Alright.
I sadly still have a PS3, but, I do most of my gaming on my computer anymore.
Okay, so the question is, do we allow him to get a 3/3?
I would say no. I would honestly say just Crushing Tide that thing. It delays him a turn, you get to draw a card.
Okay. I didn't follow your advice last time. I'll follow it this time, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, Merfolk aggro versus Dinos. Let's see how it works out. Okay, as I figured, he played out something completely different now, which is fine. Ah, there you go. You got your Shaper Apprentice. And now when you swing with your 1/3, he's probably going to block, but you've got Aggressive Urge to buff and draw a card. You could have just played out your Shaper Apprentice anyways.
I know, but I'm trying to practice, like you said, on slowing down. And because that's something that doesn't affect the board state,
All right, he did not block.
I'm not correct. I'm not going to do that to not let him know what's going on. And now, what I am glad about, because I attacked this turn, I can curate.
No, what are you doing?
Wrong one. I can Curious
Do
Obsession.
not do that. Do not. Your opponent is running burn. He will murder that shit, and you lose 2 cards for no reason. You wait till your next turn, buff that guy on your turn, and get to swing in, when he's most likely going to be tapped out on mana.
Okay. True.
Right now, you've also got Aggressive Urge up in case he tries to do one of the 1 damage shots on your guy, so your dude survives.
You know, I like your style.
Yeah, that was definitely a close call. Oh, okay, you're gonna... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't deal 1 damage to every creature yet, so you're good, you're good. But he is going to start taking you for 2 life at a time.
Oh,
anyways.
well. That is definitely a card to reveal.
Yep.
Alright, so.
Might as well Woodland... Well, actually, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could have held up for the draw card.
Yeah. Just in case you top decked like another 2-drop or something, but it doesn't matter. Alright, get in there. Draw a card. Do it.
You have the power.
Yes.
I would like to draw a card.
Oh, okay. Well, I would not play that yet.
Okay.
Just wait till your next turn. Keep your mana up for your Aggressive Urge. Because right now, Hadana's Climb does you no benefit.
Correct.
Seeing as how you're already past combat. Oh, yeah. Right now, Rex is the one playing. I'm Dave. I'm the one who's normally playing. But, you know, both of us are mediocre mages. Block it. Block and buff.
Now, does this deal to... Okay, just opponent.
Yeah.
Good.
Now he can't play out dinosaurs and continuously deal 2 damage to you.
Correct.
But if he plays out a dinosaur, you do lose your Sword Guardian, but that's okay.
Oh, he plays 2 out, and I'll lose both of these.
Oh, that is a very good point.
And he is 1 land away from this Italia. The Primal Storm. And that is going to be a major problem for me.
Well, you get to Deeproot Elite and Jade Bearer.
Alright.
And you can actually Hadana's as well, if you play out your other land.
Yes.
You're totally dumping your hand, but, you know, what option do you have? Yeah, go all counters on Deeproot. You want him to be as buff as possible to try and take on some of this guy's creatures, and hopefully not get burned out.
Alright.
Yeah, that Regisaur is a little bit of a problem.
I'm actually surprised it never really went up all that much in value. I feel like it's a super good card in a bunch of different decks. And I just don't understand why people aren't all playing it. What are we doing? I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, we might,
Oh, the Raging Regisaur Dagger Toe. Whenever it swings, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Actually, a really cool little combat trick with that and the Warkite Marauder.
we might have actually met our match with this guy.
Yes. I believe we have. I believe we have.
It's really just because he got out his Forerunner. That's the only reason.
Well, not really. He has a very solid Dino deck.
Yeah,
and we know
Well, no, what I'm
two
saying
of
is
the 3 cards in his hand.
it is solid Dino deck. What I'm saying is the only reason why he's actually winning is because he got the Forerunner. If he hadn't gotten that, it'd still be a good race. But he got the Forerunner.
Oh yeah, which
that allowed
wiped
him
my
to-
board because of the 2 entering.
Yeah. And you're gonna have to take 7 damage. You don't really stand much of a chance otherwise. Yep, that is game over.
All right. Well. Yep. That's GG's.
We're in match 1, and that was round 2 of match 1.
No, round 3.
Round 3. Oh yeah, I forgot. We won the first one, lost the next 2. Things just didn't play out for us the way that we would have hoped, but our opponent got the nut hands.
Well, let's look at what we got again. I think we have the most solid build we can.
I agree.
But I should have done it last. I should have just pulled out one of the Crushing Tides and pulled in a Kite Corsair.
That wouldn't have helped you.
Just to see how it did, though.
That definitely would have not done well because he had the ability to deal 1 damage to all creatures.
This is true. Yeah, his deck was pretty mean. We're going to go ahead and get into the next match.
Yeah, Dagger Toe, we still got that chance of the 2-1. We could get 2 packs out of this.
Yep. That is the dream, right? No.
No, the dream is the trophy.
I was saying at work all day today. I just want the trophy.
Sea legs might have actually helped us in some of those aspects, but yeah. Dinos don't have sea legs, man. That dino would just be falling over and throwing up constantly.
Alright, so I do like this hand. I am going to keep this one. Hoping to draw...
Yeah, the dream is a music producer. In my opinion, a crappy one, but a music producer.
Alright. So we got white. It's going to be a vampire deck we're going to be going up against here. Let's get out our 1-3. This is actually one of the ideal situations for this guy because if he swings in and he doesn't have a trick, if he swings in, I know he has a trick. So I won't block. Because the trick he would probably have would be Vampire Zeal with the first strike. Or the new +2/+2.
Oh, nope, he just baffling ended your dude.
Oh, that's okay. That's probably right about one of the worst things you could baffling end, I guess.
Well, I guess we get to water trap on his turn or on our turn.
Yeah, that's probably what I would go ahead and do. Yep. Definitely what I'm going to go ahead and do. See, I always thought it was water tap weaver. Like, tap your guy.
Yeah, no, water trap. Like they get stuck in a trap of water. That's why they can't, untap and attack.
That makes so much more sense now. Alright, so if we draw a green land.
Hey, beautiful.
We can go ahead, Jade Bear. Go ahead and make him a...
Sadly, we didn't get a naturalize throughout the draft. It's rather depressing.
No, but I did get Crushing Canopy and Slice and Twain.
Oh, okay.
Those are sitting up in our sideboard right now.
Yeah.
Looking all
we're going to need
pretty.
to add one of those in because Baffling End is, one of those cards that it's great to destroy because you just get a free 3/3 out of the deal. You're like, oh, you took away my 1/3? Blow up your Baffling End. I get a 3/3. Looks like that didn't pay off for you.
Correct. All right. And we are at 7. So we're also only 2 permanents away from the City's Blessing, which we want for a few of the cards in our deck.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, trade the 1/1 for the 2/1.
That is precisely what I was thinking. And I'm okay with giving my water trap +2/+2 next turn. And go ahead and put the +1/+1 counter right here on my Jadecraft Artisan. Now my question is, we top out at 4. We already have all the mana we could need right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do we play this mana or do we hold it back for a bluff?
I say we play the mana because then, you know, like once we get to 6, basically we can play 2 cards at a time from anything in our deck where we top out at 4. You know, so if we get another 4-drop, we've got River of Heralds and another Jade Artisan or something.
Okay. And now the other question is, do we play our Jadecraft first to spread the love, or do we try to go all in?
No, go ahead and spread the love.
That's what I'm thinking. All right.
One more.
So, yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, definitely we'll run Slice and Twain.
All right. Let's go ahead and give him.
Sounds like a plan, Zandorf. Alright.
All right. Make him a 4/4. All right. We're going to swing in with our 6/6.
What do you usually run, Zandorf? Okay, what are your colors?
All right. So he's swinging in with 2 creatures against my 4/4.
Take it.
So I really don't care about 3 damage when I'm at 16. He's hitting me for 3. I'm going to hit him for 8 back. And if he doesn't get anything else out, I can almost swing for lethal next turn. Actually, I can swing for lethal next turn. No, I cannot, because he is going to bounce my Water Trap Weaver, which actually would be hilarious if he did, because I could take out his Vigilance guy. It stinks because now, you know, my Hadana's Climb isn't going to flip next turn.
Yeah, sideboarding does kind of suck sometimes, but, you know, sometimes that's half the fun. It's just knowing that you have the cards that you need to beat your opponent in sideboard.
All right, so we're going to go ahead. What should we tap?
Yeah,
I think his Vigilance. No, I'm going to tap his Rig Hauler. Just tap the biggest guy down. I can block his Sentinel. And I have the protection in my hand to not die to it.
Yeah, Merfolk is really a good way to go. Actually, Rex, you're working on a paper Merfolk deck, right?
I am, which is why I was really excited about getting that Jade Light Ranger and the Deep Root Elite, because I actually have none of them. This draft is actually me trying to revitalize my account at the moment.
Well, no, I mean for paper, for physical Magic. You wanted to work on a...
Oh, yes. Well, I always try out on MTGO first. Just because, oh well. Just because it gives me more of a feel for what I'm going to be going up against. But this is essentially what I want to be running at my next big turn. And any FNM that I go to or anything like that, the next one I want to do is build a budget-esque Merfolk deck.
No blocks. He's probably got a Battle Trick that's going to buff his by 2. And you could buff by 2 with your Herald's Boon. But, I mean, just take the 2 damage.
Okay. I'm not going to risk. Alright. What do you have, sir?
Another return to the hand. Little prick.
All right, so he's going to return this guy.
Definitely. But that's okay, because you can just go ahead and River of Herald's Boon straight onto your water tap right now.
Yes, which I'm going to do as soon as it goes to his end step. We're going to go ahead and double River's Boon on that. Okay. He's only got 1 white mana.
Yeah,
He's got no...
Jadecraft.
No, because I want to be able to use that so I can
What?
get over his creatures. Because this will flip, and then I can pay 3, tap it, give him +X, and flying until end of turn.
Okay.
So I would rather be able to give him that. This flips.
I wonder if your opponent realizes that it's all over. Yep, start your attack, and then use the ability.
Turn off auto yields to make sure.
Yeah, very good point. I totally didn't think of that.
All right.
And now your creature is a 10/10 flyer, and your opponent goes, oh no, uh-oh, Spadudios.
All right, so we begin the sideboarding now. So, sea legs do not work against him.
Yeah, usually we don't flip the Hadana's Climb, but right there, you know, it was totally just going to win us the game, so it was worthwhile.
All right, so I think we didn't see any flyers. However, I think we bring in our Crushing Canopy and our Slice and Twain. But what do we go down? I think we go down our Enter the Unknown. We haven't seen it at all, but I don't feel like it's going to do as much work as we want it to do. I think we also go down a Crushing Tide because his stuff wasn't necessarily 3 mana bounce worthy. The only one that was a Rig Hauler, but you don't want to bounce the Rig Hauler.
That's true, you don't want to bounce the Rig Hauler.
So I think if we run it like this, we're sideboarding in 2 enchantment hates. We can also destroy any sort of equipment artifacts that he may have, like Pirate's Cutlass or anything like that, though we didn't see it.
Yeah.
And it draws us a card. So
Yeah,
I think that's how we
you're
run.
Good with that setup, yeah.
Oh, what? No, we're not trying to add land. I'm trying to submit deck. All right.
Yeah, exactly. It's not too bad flipped. It's you just really want to save the Hadana's Climb, you know, flip it
At the last minute.
Yeah, the last minute when it's going to be the most beneficial for
Most
you.
people don't even realize it has a second side. So.
I would go ahead and keep that actually.
Well, I don't have a play till turn 3. Because I don't want to play Jade Bearer with no...
I know, but here's the thing, right? You know how Magic works. You've got 4 lands now. If you mulligan, you're only going to have 1.
Right, but because I have 4 lands, I'm only going to draw lands.
That's true. Sometimes. But right now, you know, you're good to go. You got this, bro. You got this. See, he doesn't have a turn 2 play, so you're still in golden territory here.
All right. I also have a subpar turn 3. All right, well, I'm glad we brought in the Crushing Canopy as well. And now we know if we lose,
Boom. You got
also...
you got something else to play. You can actually play him and your Jade Bearer.
And then...
Yeah, exactly. Xandorf knows. Magic gods will curse us with no lands if we mult.
I agree. I am not one to mulligan. I also... Dave has taught me since day one. I started playing back in about 2012. I'm a little off tonight. I'm a bit tired, so I'm not playing nearly as well as I normally do. But my expertise does not necessarily come in this portion of it. When it comes to the drafting and evaluation of cards, that's where I shine.
Yeah, we knew this was coming. Baffling end.
All right. Well, I should have killed his Sky Marcher. But I did not. So I lose my guy, but that's okay.
He probably had the buff. That's what he was waiting for. You know?
Alright, so
Yeah, river or not river. Jadecraft Artisan seems like the way to go here.
alright. Now we're at 6. I'm also counting for Ascend right now. Alright, let's see what you do. Alright, so if I got my Crushing Canopy, which would I destroy?
I would say get rid of the Baffling End and, you know, get yourself a 3/3. Because a 3/3 kills his 2/3, so.
Right. But his 2/3 is evasive and can get through no matter what the board looks like, as opposed to my 3/3 that I would get in return if he gummed up the ground.
But if you Baffling End, you get a 3/3, which gets you towards your Ascend.
This is true. Alright, so...
Yeah, we're definitely going to roll out the Dino. Oh, we get to play both lands if we play out Wayward. So we're right on the verge of that Ascend. Yeah.
Alright, so... what in this format white...
No. Yeah, we can get our Ascend right now.
Right,
play
but
Vicarious Obsession. Do it on the 3/3.
Alright, let's... oh, okay. I was worried that he may have removal of some sort.
Yeah. I was a bit concerned about the possibility as well, but, you know. What's he got?
Destroy a target attacking creature.
Well, go ahead and River of Herald's Boon on your 1/1, just to get your max damage that you can this turn in.
Alright, but next turn I am swinging with a 5/5 because I did reach the City's Blessing. Which is one reason why Divine Verdict is not premium removal.
Ascended. 420. Yeah, whatever, buddy. We'll take your 3 damage here.
Alright, so are we gonna place little side bets? Okay.
We knew this was coming. We knew he had a bunch of Deadeye Rig Haulers.
Yep. That's okay, my hand's not empty anymore.
Yeah. Oh no. Honestly, it's worth it to go ahead and swing if he wants to trade, you know. It's one less creature that he has to block with. We've already got the City's Blessing.
Alright, so next turn I can already tell you. This turn he's going to swing back in. And he's going to play his next Rig Hauler.
Or Luminous Bonds.
That would be terrible.
Luminous Bonds would be so awful.
Alright, so for some reason, I never have any issues anytime I run green-blue Merfolk.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
No, that's not so bad.
Yeah, we never behave Dagger Toe.
Wow.
Mana Flutter.
And we only have 16 lands.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have. Oh, well, yeah, because he can just swing over you anyway, so attack away. Do you know that way?
Alright. Let's see, my friends. Alright. So he's going to hit me for 7. I'm going to go down to 2. There is just about nothing in my deck that can save me.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Game 3.
Alright. Let's see. We need our Grazing Whiptail in for sure. We also... do we want our Plummet? I don't think we do. What do we take out, though? That is the question. I think we take out the Curious Obsession. Put in the sea legs. Maybe take out one of the Jadecraft Artisans. Huh. This is a really tough call, guys. I think I'm going to also take out the Storm Sculptor. Alright, this hand is much better. I'm going to keep this. Alright. Just me versus my opponent. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Oh, hey, look at that. Our Slice and Twain. Let's go ahead and get our Sworn Guardian out there. Gum up the ground a little bit. Early game. It's always a good start. Alright, he's got his 2/2 out. Vigilance. Stop the swing. That's always good. Alright, so I'm going to play a little more aggressively than normal since Dave's not here. Dave stepped out for a moment. We're going to go ahead and do this. Probably should have put it on my 1/3 now that I'm thinking about it. Just so that way I could have killed anything and had profitable trades. You know, on either one. Alright, so he is coming up the ground. So I think go ahead and I'm going to swing all in. I'm going to make the first move. Let's see what he does. The pressure's on. Alright. So now we're killing his bird, which is really good to get rid of. I'm really happy to trade a, you know, yeah, it's kind of a 2-for-1, but not really because I still get the advantage of putting the counter on my Shaper right there.
Oh, Zandorf, don't worry about the donation, man. We're all good. We're mostly just doing this for fun. The donate button's just there just in case anybody ever wants to. A little bit of information, though. If you would like to post on Twitter or Facebook, you know, what we're doing here, that would be a huge help. And also, we're looking into doing a Amazon gift card giveaway at some point. So when we have more information on exactly when we're going to do that, we'll put that information out there.
All right, so we have our Slice and Twain. I think we're going to want to destroy that. I think that's a good thing to destroy. What do you think, David?
would say Crushing Tide for right now.
All right. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it would have sacrificed it if you could just, detached it somehow.
Right. But I did not.
Well,
All
you
right.
get 5 damage in, so that's keeping your opponent behind you on the damage for.
Yep. This is a race. All right. Sorry, guys. Ooh, Martyr of Dusk. What are you gonna do, guy? Alright. Hadana's Climb. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, totally worth it.
And then I'm not gonna flip it.
Yeah, no, just put it on your.
Wait.
Put
I
it
am. Oh no, because I can't do
Yeah.
it this turn.
Yeah, put it on your 1/3, and then you've got the aggressive urge in case he tries to like double block.
Alright.
Honestly, I might actually just say aggressive urge even if he doesn't block.
No, because I don't think the 3. That leaves me open to a blowout, I feel like. Because next turn I can do this and hold up the aggressive urge in case.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Or
Wait. Here's a no.
the better idea.
No, I was trying to. You gotta hear me out before you click OK on some of these, man. Because if he has any kind of thing to get rid of your creature, aggressive urge isn't gonna help you because it's just gonna be a straight up destroy, not based off of defense.
True. Yeah. That's true. Anything that could have killed me.
Yeah. You played that out a little bit early. Oh wait, no, I was thinking that was the one that gets the buff.
Oh, he's gonna attach the captain's hook on it.
Possibly.
Oh, I wonder if I destroy it and he attaches that. Does that kill his guy?
Actually, maybe.
Because it's whenever it becomes unattached.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might actually do that.
Alright, well, let's find out. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to put that onto him. Yep. Alright.
At which point you've got this game if that works the way that.
Correct.
Oh, you got the game anyways. Just water tap Weaver on something on his flyer, and you win.
Well, do we want to see if this works?
It's risky to do that. You can just straight up win right now if you just water tap Weaver his flyer.
Alright.
Go for the known win rather than the possible win.
Right.
And there you go.
Alright.
Bada bing.
So that's game 2. Or match 2. Won that 2-1. That was good. That was good. If you give me just a moment, I will return. But Dave will hold y'all down and keep you company for a moment.
Yeah, just temporarily. You guys won't have to deal with me alone for long. Let's take a quick look at the deck. Go over it and give it a little bit of review here. We're doing pretty good on the Merfolks. We know our Hadanas has actually been very successful for us. I don't think we've actually gotten the Jade Light Ranger out yet, which is pretty disappointing. Yeah, Stormsculptor is definitely better than a lot of people think it is, just because of things like luminous bonds and water nap. Somebody locks down one of your creatures. It's always great to have that Stormsculptor in the hand. it back out, and it's not, you know, locked down anymore. I don't think there's anything that we should really change about the deck. We're looking pretty good here. We're going to actually take a quick break, and we'll be back to you guys in just a few minutes for the last and final round.
Oh wait, no, it's control. Five. Five does take us back. Welcome back, my fellow mages. We are entering into the last round of this here RIX draft. The first round went really rough for us. We kind of got trampled by a dino deck. But then we pulled out the win last minute against a nice little tempo deck last round. So we're going to see what we can do this time.
It
Deck's
only would
pretty
have
much
been
the same.
perfect. It would have been perfect if the Dino deck had actually used Trample to beat us, because then that statement would have been hilarious.
Yes, I know. But unfortunately, it was not so. So here we go into the last round. I'd like to also encourage anybody watching to go ahead and follow us. Following us at this point is the largest support that you could do for our channel. You know, we're just trying to get our names out there. You know, we've been playing for a while. It's a lot of fun, you know. Want to have some fun with you guys. Go ahead and jump in the chat. You know, we got one person running chat for us right now, one person kind of playing, you know. Try to describe as we go, talk about, you know, our past experiences and why we think what's going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah. You know, aside from following us yourself, you know, also if you enjoy us and you feel like your friends would, you can always let them know on Facebook and Twitter and whatnot. Get that information out there.
Alright. So this guy I'm going to have a little bit of fun with. I feel like I do a lot better when I'm having fun. But unfortunately, having to mulligan is not fun. But when you only have one hand or one land in the hand, you got a mulligan. But then you were given no lands, which is even less fun. And apparently the force, I wish the force to be with him. And apparently it is, because it is definitely not with me.
Yep, bottom that.
That's definitely going to the bottom.
Not the start we wanted for our final round.
No, not at all.
Our final match, I mean. Oh no, and our opponent has a turn one play.
That is not good for us. We really want our... Not that.
It's the chat police.
Alright, let's see. What does he reveal? A hammerhead. That is really not good. That is a great tempo card in his favor. I do not like that. Alright, Raptor Companion. Alright, so if I get down to about 10 life and I really haven't had anything to play, I'm going to, here, let's go ahead and kick this out.
Oh boy. Things just get worse and worse.
Yep, and he reveals a hardy veteran. Yeah, I don't think I want to show him anything. Because...
Well, you know, our options are either send his 3-1 back to his hand or give him the ability to explore again. But at least the guy might not come down with a +1 counter, so I think that's our best option.
Yeah, because we need to dig our way out of this. Alright, so there's another mana.
Yeah, Rick seems like the guy who would do it. He would just spam the crap out of it.
Alright, so... He revealed...
Yeah, there's only a 1-letter difference between a Rick and a Dick.
Alright, let's see. Oh, he actually pitched that to his graveyard, so we don't even have to worry about that in his hand. And that's kind of scary.
Apparently he wanted the mana. Oh boy.
Well. Okay, well.
Tempest call? Oh wait, no we can't. You might be, I was going to say, you might be better off with the Jade Craft.
Well, I'm going to do this. And what I'm going to do is when he swings, I'm hoping he swings with that.
He won't. Actually, he might.
He might trying to kill this. At which point, I'll River Herald's Boon, which I won't be happy about. But I want to Storm Sculptor that next turn.
Nope.
All right,
I
cool.
figured he wouldn't.
Well, I'm really happy that he's not doing that. I mean, we really don't have much of a shot in this match, if any.
Yeah, I think we're too far behind the 8-ball at this point. Our opponent is just going to just run us down here.
All right, let's see. What's he going to do with this Pterodon Knight? Puts it on top. Yep, that's game. I don't want to show him anymore. Alright, so he's got things, and a lot of them.
Yeah, our only real problem there was that we didn't get mana.
Right.
So.
Well, I also don't like this Storm Sculptor right here. Especially in this matchup that he's going so fast. Negative tempo for me is going to be really bad in this. So I think...
Well, it can be, but honestly, you know, the guy's running white. There's a good chance he's got Luminous Bonds. And, you know,
right.
that negative tempo is actually a positive tempo when somebody locks down your creature.
Yes, this is true, but the situation in which we saw, I feel like either Sea Legs or Kite Sail Corsair would be better in those instances. You know, we need to go a whole lot faster, so having the 5/4 drops isn't necessarily a good thing.
You know, it's up to you, man. I still think we're better off the way it is than trying to change it right now, because we didn't get to see how the actual deck, the way we built it, works just because we got screwed on mana.
Right. Well, we got 2 mana this time.
Exactly.
I'm going to keep this one.
This is acceptable. Yeah, your Woodland Stream. Ah, you got it again. That's so terrible. You're going to have to go ahead and Jade Bearer here.
And then next turn, if I don't draw a mana, I'll enter the unknown hoping to hit one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Does he reveal?
Most likely.
Raptor
Yep, there
Companion. Okay. Is he going to play it?
No, he's playing out something bigger and better.
Yep, it's just better. Alright.
Yeah, I guess
I think I'm actually going to go...
I would say actually go ahead and enter the unknown like you had planned, because either you're going to get a mana and be able to play that guy out anyways, because it'll most likely be green, or you're going to reveal something that you can throw away to get yourself closer to a mana. Oh, well, it was blue. But at least you got yourself, you know, up to your 3rd mana.
Right. Alright, well, we're in a really tight spot right now. I don't like where we're at. I really don't like where we're at.
Yeah, we're not in the best position.
You know, we need maximum performance right now from our deck, which we are not receiving. Alright, so we finally played a Raptor Companion.
Oh boy.
Alright, so he's 3 away from that. Alright.
Kind of limited on options here.
Yes, we are. I think we put out this guy.
Yeah, I don't see much of a better option than that.
Alright. Well, the 16 lands in this game seems to be really hurting us. Oh my goodness, how many dinosaurs does he have?
It's running green-white dinos, man. It's got to be a lot. What's terrible is he's gotten that thing on turn 1 every time, so it's like not even fair.
Agreed. Alright, I'm going to take this 2 again.
Our opponent's also right on the verge of ascend, which is really bad for us.
Yes. And does that do it?
No, he needs one more creature or one more land, so he can't get it till next turn.
Alright.
Oh boy. Well, either way, you can only play one thing. So, yeah, I'd probably just play that guy. Get your Jade Bearer back.
Alright. Well, apparently, when I said may the force be with you, Magic thought I meant I wanted him to win. Oh, look at that.
He got his City's Blessing because he got his other land.
Yep. Now, I think this is where our hopes at our 2-1 end, folks.
We still have a chance. Slim as it is. I know this isn't what you want to hear, but you should probably block the 3-3 with your 3-2 and the 3-1 with your 2-1.
I do not disagree at all. Well, folks, this is a very
Depressing end.
that's it.
Yeah, there's not really anything we can do to make a comeback from this.
Let's just see what I was drawn.
We really lost because of bad luck. You know, it just didn't work out.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, thanks for joining us, folks, and we will see you again next time.
Always remember to follow.
Yes, follow.